The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced an increment in scholarship and bursary for students of Lagos State origin in tertiary institutions to help cushion the effect of the current economic hardship. Now, Governor Sanwo-Olu announced the new amount of 225,000 naira and 60,000 naira as scholarship and bursary during an interactive session with students at Alausa in Ikeja. Take a look.
That will continue to make it comfortable.
Students of Lagos State tertiary institutions and professionals in the education sector converge at the Adeyemi Bero Auditorium, Alausa Ikeja, for an interactive session with the state governor. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu makes his way in, and the students are excited to see him. The education sector has received a major facelift under the current administration. The State Commissioner for Tertiary Education says it is important to carry the students along in the development agenda.
A stakeholders engagement like this becomes necessary in view of the noble role that our youth have to play in our development agenda. I therefore commend Mr. Governor for giving accelerated approval to this program, hopefully that our youth hold the key to a greater tomorrow for our country and state. In spite of the present socio-economic challenges in the country, it is gratifying to note that the Lagos State government has continued to sustain the tempo of excellence in our tertiary education. Students and staff welfare have remained top priority of the state government, while various infrastructural development projects are either completed or ongoing across our campuses.
The immediate past Vice Chancellor of the Lagos State University, Professor Olarwaju Fagbohun, asked the government to invest in infrastructure and rethink student scholarship allowance.
There are three critical partners. Government is there, university management is there, or tertiary institution management is there, and then the students are there. The segment of parents and other stakeholders are not reflecting them here. But there are occasions where the government has dropped the ball. There are occasions where the institution management has dropped the ball, and there are occasions when the students have dropped the ball. We must set the stage for communication and constructive engagement as you have done for us today. Their voices must be heard, their concerns must be addressed. They need constant support. They need constant support for mental health issues. Mental health issues does not mean that somebody is mad. It simply means that the person is challenged, and that's why they need that support. And it will be a thorough support. We must begin to rethink the scholarship programs. What more can we do? And there are so many options that can be done. If we sit down and we look at it, so many things can be done that will even challenge the students.
Governor Sanwo-Olu responds to some of the issues raised and immediately announced an increment in scholarship and bursary for students of Lagos State origin.
We have started the process, and we have started discussion, and we have started engagement to see how we even further deepen the creation of another higher institution in Lagos. The University of Medical Sciences will be, by the grace of God, another addition to our state university. And all the conversation to ensure that we can create a University of Medical Sciences, the conversations are on. And the young man that came to speak talked about some of the challenges that we have in Ikeja. We are well reached. We're building additional student accommodation, additional student hostel into that place. so that we can begin to prepare and ensure that, the future of this country, the future of this state, as regards medical tourism is reversed, and we can take more people in that sector to create an ecosystem that will work. And so I want to promise you that another university is on the offering. I will do everything to ensure that that university is also. It's not too much for the population of Lagos. I've instructed both the Commissioner, Tertiary Education, and Head of Scholarship Board to identify indigent and especially physically challenged students, and will be issuing out scholarship to all of them. This is not only peculiar to Lagos State indigenes alone. We will ensure that we will extend it to students that are non-indigenous of Lagos State. On a final note, as your daddy, I'm going to, from 2024, increase your bursary to 60,000 and your scholarship to 225,000 with immediate effect. We believe there is a more less that we can do to ensure that the current economic hardship that we talk about, the pressure on your parents, the individual challenges that you have, government can immediately begin to provide support for that.
This is the first of its kind interactive session organized by the administration of Governor Sanwo-Olu and has promised to sustain the conversation to strengthen the education system in Lagos State.